to Spruce News. So as you can see from the title of this video, it's going to be a Kylie Cosmetics Kyshadow fake versus real video. I'm sorry if you can hear Gary, he's on the Xbox chatting to some random people and kind of being loud and potentially swearing, so I do apologise for that in advance. But anyway, I just want to get into this video because I'm really excited to share with you what a fake palette looks like in comparison to a real one. I know there's so many people out there that have been duped by this, so they've purchased what they thought was a authentic palette and it's actually been a fake. So I thought I would share a little bit of detail that I have to show you what a fake one looks like in comparison to a real one, so you can actually see when you receive it or when you buy it, you know whether you're buying real or fake. So first of all, the first towel for this palette is this that you receive with it. So this is a little note that you get from Kylie. It's got a little messaging on the back, and you've got this, which is like her winking, which I think is a really nice touch. You get this with the real one, you don't get it with the fake one. These are the two eyeshadow palettes. From first glance, they do look relatively similar. Obviously bronze around the sides. However, the real palette has got a thicker, more bold text in comparison to the fake one. The real one also has the eyes, which are more defined, it's got a glossier finish, and the detail in itself looks more classy, luxurious, and, you know, a bit more elegant. And then you've got the fake one, which doesn't have like the bluey grey sheen on. It's not shiny at all. It's really quite crass and it doesn't feel as smooth. And obviously the detail of the eyes are quite pixelated as well when you're looking at them, which isn't very good. And then on the back of the palettes, on the real one, you've got all the detail and ingredients on a sticker. And then on the fake one, it's actually printed onto the packaging. When you get into the actual palettes, you'll be able to see that there is a difference in size. I don't know if I can put them together. See, the fake one's slightly different in height and also in width as well. On the real one, there's kind of on these teardrops, they're shiny and they've kind of got 3 different colours, and you can see that they kind of shimmer. I don't think it's very visible on my camera, so I apologise for that. But then on the fake one, look at the difference in the eyes. Obviously, this one's got more detail. The fake one obviously is the same eyes as on the front of the packaging, which are incorrect. And then the cardboard itself doesn't feel as good a quality, and the shimmer is very much different. It does have the shine, as you can see, but they're actually different colours to what's on the real one. The back is actually looks relatively the same. The only difference is the real one has this indentation in on the sticker, but the fake one doesn't. Another thing to mention is it actually feels really different in weight. The real one has a lot more weight to it than the fake one. If you open it, this is what the palette looks like. So obviously the text on the top is very much different, but also the pigmentation and the difference in the eyeshadows are very different as well. So the only one on there that I think looks the same is probably the Coal Black, which is hematite. The rest are very different, even down to the orange. That looks more like an auburn burnt orange. That's a lot brighter, more pigmented. The shimmers, obviously this white here isn't a matte, it's a shimmer. It's a matte in the real palette. And then what else is different? Obviously all the colours are very different. This colour here is actually more of a brown, where in the real palette it's more of like a brick red. And then you've got pretty much all of the colours are very different. This brown here, which is Jasper, on the real palette it looks a different colour brown. It's more of a darker brown on this one. If you look at the pan, you can see that obviously where the eyeshadows are placed and how much product is actually within the pan. And then on the real one, you can see that there is more product within the pan. You can't really see much around the palette like you can on the fake. Overall, I mean, this is probably a decent dupe or fake. However, you do not get the quality in this palette as you would in the real one. I'll show you the difference in shades. So let's pick the obvious one. So I'm going to pick Citrine, which is the orange middle one. So I'll go with the real one first. So that's the real one, that's the fake one. Pigmentation on the real one is a lot oranger, it's more intense, more deep. The fake one, not so good, you can't really see it on my skin tone, to be honest. It's a lot more faded, there isn't a lot of kind of pigment to it at all. It does feel like quite a nice shade. It's a little bit more powdery on the fake one than it is on the real one. I'm going to show you topaz as well, because I think that's another colour that's really good to show you the difference. So that's the real one, which is a really nice white. It's kind of quite clean, really buttery, really clear. And then that's the fake one. You see the slight difference. This one's a little bit more yellow, creamy, than it is white. And overall, it's got more of a shimmer. It clings to my finger. It's quite sticky. I wouldn't rate this one at all, to be honest. I mean, it does look quite intense, but a lot of product does come off when you use it, and it kind of goes everywhere. So yeah, guys, that is the real Kylie versus the fake. I hope you found this useful when you're having a look at buying this palette. Please be aware that there's a lot of sellers out there that are selling fakes, and really is wise to be cautious about, you know, the different palettes that you're buying off different buyers. So I hope you do find this useful, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys.